Yeah, Brad and Erica, CBS News has learned that the feds have asked employees of both Boeing and the FAA to hold on to all documents pertaining to the approval of Boeing's 737 MAX 8 aircraft. This comes on the heels of serious questions about whether the FAA might have sidestepped some of its oversight responsibilities, essentially allowing Boeing to certify that aircraft itself. Two tragic plane crashes, almost 400 dead, both involving Boeing's 737 MAX 8s. 5 days after the U.S. followed an international lead and grounded the planes here, the investigation into the aircraft and its clearance to fly is ramping up.
The flight data shows that they were very similar characteristics, that the plane went nose down at a not too far different altitude. And I believe it's going to turn out that they were identical because of a single sensor which caused the plane to nosedive.
Kevin Durkin is Clifford Law Office's aviation expert. He believes that potential flaw in the 737 MAX 8's design is part of an investigation. American Airlines Captain Dennis Tager says lack of training to handle it should also be examined.
That aircraft was certified without simulator training.
Now a new concern on how the 737 MAX 8 was certified in the first place. A Seattle Times report states the Federal Aviation Administration may have handed off some or all of the approval process to Boeing itself.
If it's true that the FAA sort of abdicated some of its certification safety responsibilities and let Boeing do it itself, is that a problem?
It's a deep concern.
The FAA should oversee everything. Okay, so they're the ultimate authority in the United States to say these aircrafts are safe or not safe, and they should not leave it to the manufacturer to make that decision alone.
Tonight, an FAA spokesperson tells CBS 2 the 737 MAX certification program followed the FAA's standard certification process, adding, "We have no reports from whistleblowers or any other sources pertaining to FAA technical personnel being pressured to speed up certification of the Boeing 737 MAX." From Boeing's Chicago headquarters,
as the facts from the accident become available and we understand the necessary next steps, we're taking action to fully reassure airlines and their passengers of the safety of the 737 MAX.
Our pilots are now getting a chance to reset and see all the facts, and I can assure you that aircraft's not going to fly again until the pilots say, "I'm confident in it, I'm trained, and I'm knowledgeable."
Kevin Durkin says it's become more common over the past 20 years for the FAA to hand over some of its oversight to manufacturers because the FAA is strapped for resources. CBS News has also learned that Congress plans to launch an investigation. We're live outside Chicago Boeing headquarters in the Loop. Dana Kozlov, CBS 2 News. Brad and Erica.
Dana, thank you.